class. So our today's topic is Aufbau Principle. In our last class we have studied about the shapes of different atomic orbitals, that is shape of s orbital, shape of p orbital and shape of d orbital. Now our today's topic is Aufbau Principle. Now this principle or the word Aufbau, it means construction or building up. The word Aufbau means construction or building up. So this word Aufbau means construction or building up. Now how this word construction and building up, it is related to our electrons or it is related to our different shells or subshells. Now here what happened? Here I have drawn already one diagram. Okay. So in case of Aufbau principle, this principle states that or it indicates the construction of an atom by filling of different electrons in different shells and subshells. So what happened in this case? यहाँ पे हम लोग इलेक्ट्रॉन का फिलिंग कर रहे हैं different shells or subshell में. So the shell comes from principal quantum number and the subshells comes from azimuthal or angular momentum quantum number. Now related to these shells and subshells, we are going to fill the different electrons in these different shells and subshells, and the principle related to these or all the data related to this principle, it is included in this Aufbau principle. So what happened in this case? This Aufbau principle states that the electrons are filled or in the ground state. You know, two states are there. One is ground state, another is excited state. Now the filling of electron takes place from ground state, and after that the electron goes towards the excited state. See here, this is the diagram. This is the increasing energy level. This is n is equal to 1. N means principal quantum number, which indicates the main shell, and another is subshell, which is denoted by L, that is azimuthal quantum number. So different subshells are there, S, P, D and F. So it is indicated by this S, P, D and F. So here n is equal to 1, it is the main shell and this is the subshell. Now the filling of electron takes place from ground state or the lower energy state, and then it goes to the upper stage with the increasing energy level. यहाँ पे हम लोग पहले लोअर स्टेट में इलेक्ट्रॉन फिल करेंगे, उसके बाद इंक्रीज एनर्जी लेवल इंक्रीज होते जाएगी और विद द इंक्रीजिंग एनर्जी लेवल we are going to fill the electrons in different shells and subshells. Now here the main shell is there, n is equal to 1, and related to this the subshell is s, that is 1s. We are going to fill the electron here from 1s orbital up to the higher state. Now here the main shell is n is equal to 1 and the subshell is 1s. Now for the next shell, it will show the electron n is equal to 2. 2 electrons are there. Therefore, the next is after 1s, we are written here 2s and 2p. Okay. Then n is equal to 3. Here 3 inclinations are there. 3 different inclinations are there. So we are writing here for 3 electrons 3s, 3p and 3d. See here 3s, 3p and 3d. Now for n is equal to 4 means number of electrons are 4 and increasing energy level is there. Again I am repeating here, for n is equal to 1, for 1 electron subshell is 1s. For n is equal to 2, here 2, therefore we have written here subshells are 2s and 2p. These are again the orbitals. This is the 2s orbital, this is 2p orbital. Then for 3, n is equal to 3, 3s, 3p and 3d. Then n is equal to 4, 4s, 4p, 4d and 4f. So in this way the filling of electron takes place from lower energy to the higher energy state. Here this is the order of energy for atomic orbital. This is the order of energy for different atomic orbital. Now here, while arranging these different orbitals, here one Bohr-Bury scheme is there, one relation is there. With respect to that relation, we are again going to fill the different atomic orbitals in this energy level diagram. Okay. Now in this case, the energy of an electron, they depends upon the principal quantum number n and azimuthal quantum number L. In this case, energy of an orbital, it depends upon principal quantum number n, azimuthal quantum number L. Now while arranging these different orbitals in this energy level diagram, what happened here? See, here we are applying the formula of Bohr-Bury scheme. Why we are applying here this formula? Because sometimes here in this case what happened? See here 3s, 3p, 3d. यहाँ पे हमने लिखा है 3s, 3p, 3d, लेकिन ये 3p और 3d के बीच में आ गया 4s. Okay, so in because of this one difficulty is there. यहाँ पे आ गया 4s. Now why this 4s comes here? Why not below above the 3d? ये 4s 3d के ऊपर नहीं है, ये 4s है 3d और 3p के बीच में. So why it happens? Because of the Bohr-Bury scheme, here we are applying one formula n plus L. N means principal quantum number, L is the azimuthal quantum number. Now here one orbital is 4s orbital, another orbital is 3d orbital. Now what we are doing here, according to the n plus L formula, whatever be the higher value of n plus L, जहाँ पे हम लोगों को जिस ऑर्बिटल की n plus L की वैल्यू हायर मिलेगी, उसको हम लोग नेक्स्ट बाद में लिखेंगे, और n plus L की वैल्यू जिसकी कम है उसको हम लोग पहले लिखेंगे. ओके, नाउ सी हियर फॉर 4s ऑर्बिटल n plus L is equal to, for 4s orbital the value of n is equal to 4. See here the value of n is equal to 4, and the value of L for s orbital it is 0. It is indicated in our topic quantum number. Quantum number के टॉपिक में ये दिया है और मैंने ऑलरेडी आप लोगों को बताया है. यहाँ पे s ऑर्बिटल के लिए यहाँ पे L की वैल्यू क्या आएगी? 0. Therefore this n plus L means 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. Now the next is for 3d orbital, n plus L value is 3. For 3d orbital the value of n is equal to 3, and for d orbital the value of L is 2. That is already we have studied in the quantum number. The value of L for d orbital is 2. Therefore 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Now according to this formula, this 4s orbital, it is having n plus L value is equal to 4, and this 3d orbital, it is having n plus L value is equal to 5. So because of this 4s is having lower n plus L value, therefore we are writing here 4s before or below 3d, l की वैल्यू लोअर है उसको हम लोग पहले लिखेंगे, जिसकी n प्लस l की वैल्यू हायर है that we have written next. Now again one thing is that if the n plus l value is common, अगर किसी भी दो ऑर्बिटल की n plus l की वैल्यू हम लोगों को कॉमन मिलती है, सपोज for 3p and 4s orbital the value of n plus l is equal to 4. This is the common value. 3p ऑर्बिटल के लिए और 4s ऑर्बिटल के लिए यहाँ पे n plus l की वैल्यू क्या है, 4 है, that is 3p and 4s ऑर्बिटल. फिर भी हम लोगों ने 3p को पहले लिखा, 4s को बाद में लिखा है. Here we have written 3p first, then the 4s orbital comes. So why it happens when at that time when the n plus l value is same in both the cases, दोनों कंडीशन में अगर n plus l की वैल्यू सेम है, so in that case we have to consider the lower value of l. जब हमारे पास दो ऑर्बिटल की n plus l की वैल्यू सेम आती है, किसी भी दो ऑर्बिटल की अगर n plus l की वैल्यू सेम आती है, so at that time what we have to do, we have to consider the lower value of n. उस टाइम में हम लोगों को n की लोअर वैल्यू कंसीडर करनी है. so n की लोअर वैल्यू मतलब यहाँ पे 3p है और 4s है. here 3p and 4s is there, but the lower value of n is for 3p. 3 is lower than 4, you know. So the lower value of n we are writing here first, then the higher value of n we are writing next to this 3p. So this is about the Aufbau Principle, which states that the electrons are filled in the ground state with the increasing energy level, or the electrons are filled first in the lower state, then it goes to the next higher or excited state. So the electrons are filled in different shells, and here different subshells are there. Shells are related to the principal quantum number L. Subshells are related to the azimuthal quantum number L. Therefore, this Aufbau principle, in this case, energy of an orbital, they depends upon the principal quantum number and subshell, that is azimuthal quantum number, that is L, means n and L. Here, for the different number of electrons, here the filling of electron takes place from 1s orbital to the 4f orbital. Now, according to the Bohr-Bury scheme, here this 4s orbital is written first, then 3d orbital is written next. Why it happened? So we are applying here n plus l rule. So according to the n plus l rule, जिसकी n plus l की वैल्यू कम है उसको पहले लिखो, जिसकी n plus l की वैल्यू ज्यादा है उसको बाद में लिखो. After that, if there is same or common value of n plus l, अगर n plus l की वैल्यू कॉमन है, for example for 3p and 4s orbital, the value of n plus l is equal to 4. Then what happen? Then we have to consider the lower value of n. उस टाइम पे हम लोगों को n की लोअर वैल्यू कंसीडर करनी है, that is the lower value of n is 3. Here 4 is higher than 3. Therefore we are written here 3p. Then the next stage is 4s orbital. So this is the energy level diagram with the increasing energy. The different electrons are filled in different subshells, and the energy of an orbital depends upon the n and l, that is principal and azimuthal quantum number. Then Bohr-Bury scheme shows the formula n plus l, which shows that lower value of n plus l here written first. Then the common value, if common value is there for n plus l, then we have to write the lower value of n. See here. Now this is the scheme for remembering the filling of electron. यहाँ पे हम लोगों को this Aufbau principle, it is also very important while writing the इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ एनी एटम। किसी भी एटम का अगर हम लोग इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिखते हैं उस टाइम हम लोगों को एक स्कीम याद रखनी पड़ती है। व्हाट इज दैट स्कीम? 1s ऑर्बिटल, 2s, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 एक्सेट्रा। सो उसके लिए हम लोगों को एक स्कीम है जो अफबाउ प्रिंसिपल में दी गई है, एंड दैट स्कीम वी हैव टू रिमेंबर ऑलवेज व्हाइल राइटिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन। सो व्हाट इज दैट स्कीम? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल राइट डाउन 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 7s। 1 से लेकर 7 तक हम लोगों को लिखना है s ऑर्बिटल। उसके बाद 2s के बाजू में लिखो 2p, देन राइट डाउन 2p, 3p, 4p, 5p, 6p, 7p। देन 3p के बाजू में लिखो 3d, देन 3d, 4d, 5d, 6d। देन नेक्स्ट टू दैट राइट डाउन 4f and 5f। नाउ हाउ you are going to remember this? You have to do this cross arrow. Draw this cross arrow. First 1s orbital, then 2p orbital, 2s orbital, sorry, then 2p and then 3s orbital, again 3p, 4s orbital, then 3d, 4p, 5s, this arrow, 4d, 5p, 6s, this 4f, 5d, 6p, 7s, then 5f, 6d, 7. So this is the scheme for remembering the filling of electrons in different orbitals, and this is very important while writing the electronic configuration of any atom. So this is all about the Aufbau principle. I hope you understand this, and if you are having any queries, then you can write down in the chat box of the Google Classroom, or you can directly mail me, or you can contact me by WhatsApp. Okay? Thank you.